make my first short, instead of doing what I probably should have done, which was just record just talking on the phone or something like that, very short, and then learn how to put it up. No, I didn't do that. Instead of that, I decided I was going to take a video I had already made, which was clipping and showering my dogs for the first time ever. I took that very long video, it's like 25, I think, minutes long, and shorts have a maximum length of 3 minutes. They used to be 1 minute. And so it was a bad idea in the first place. But anyway, I did that. I just took the video that I had worked a long time on editing and that, and I had put it up on YouTube. Just grabbed the video and dumped it here into Davinci Resolve, which you see on the screen. So it was a long file that I was going to have to edit all the way down to under 3 minutes. That was definitely the wrong choice. Okay, so if you look at it, this is Davinci Resolve, where I dumped the clips. This is called the Media Pool. Let me move out of the way for a sec. Right here, this is called the Media Pool. It's where you take all of the files. They can be video, pictures, sound, music, whatever. This is the file here, the full-length video. You scroll through it, and it kind of like quickly displays over here on the screen. Okay, so you can see that will, even just scrolling across it, you can see what's in the video. Okay, this one here I put at the end and sometimes also at the beginning of all my videos now. Just saying, please like and subscribe. I started editing the video, and if you can see down here, this is the part where you do the editing. And this was two clean blue lines and green lines when it started out. And then what it ended up being, I have to chop it here and take a piece out and then do editing there, turn up the volume. Here is transition scenes in between. And you can see it was a lot of editing and working to try and cut it down and then make it the transition smooth, both audio and video, which you have to do separately, so that the transitions are all smooth. Here's at the top, this text. You can add a title, or in this case, it's a scrolling thing that moves up the screen. It just takes a long time. And then I went through it all the way one time. It was way too long. I think I got it down to 9 minutes, maybe the first sweep. And then I had to go back, and I got tired of editing. Editing is very tedious. I went away for a while, then I came back and I started over again, and I went through what I already had. I played it like a video, and then I said, I could probably take that part out. I can probably take that part out. I can probably take that part out. I can shorten this one a little bit. It took me a very long time, and I think it took 3 complete sweeps, taking breaks in between, just to cut it down. And then I finally got it under 3 minutes. All right, so that was a very long, tedious process. Then this was my first time uploading a short, so I went to my channel, and let me just change here. So this is, let me move this. This is my YouTube channel. This is the one where I uploaded it. Okay, and then I put all the information in. I usually put it out private. Some of the tutorials online were suggesting you leave it on for a day or so, or maybe even 2 days, and that allows YouTube to push it to a few people and see if they like it or not. I didn't. I just wanted to get it up, so I can't remember how many minutes they pushed it up to. Here it shows. Yeah, here it shows 2 people, and I didn't bother waiting. But I didn't know you can't put a thumbnail in using the computer. You have to use YouTube app on the phone. Let me make it bigger. So this here at the bottom is just a still from the YouTube video itself. I had already gone and made a thumbnail like I had done for YouTube Longs, and I couldn't do it. And so I went online and I watched some stuff again, and I found out you have to put just a tiny little clip of your thumbnail, and it's best to do it at the beginning of the video. So I left this one as private, and I went and got the thumbnail. So let me show you the thumbnail. Okay, so here I had used AI to help with creating a thumbnail. I made a whole video about a nightmare that was. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit better at it, but it's still very unpredictable, the results. Anyhow, I had gotten a couple of them and I decided, I think it was this one that I decided on. I used this one, took it and I dumped it into Davinci Resolve. So let me go back to Davinci Resolve. In Davinci Resolve, I need to move myself out of the way here. You can see it right here. So this is the short. In the aspect ratio being tall, not wide for shorts, meant that I had to shrink it. Now, I left a little space you can see right here. And then I took this and dumped it in there, and then I had to make it fit. I'm not going to do it now. It'll take time trying to just squeeze it in and then zoom out and make it fit. Once I got it in there, then I went back to Windows. So let me go back to that. Back to YouTube. All right, and then that's how I got it. And I used my phone. I edited the thumbnail, and I took the first second of the video, and I got the thumbnail that I wanted, not this one, this one. So I put that up, and then went away and did something else for a little while. And in one day over here, okay, this it wasn't 766, it was 600 and I don't remember, 620 or something like that, 630. But I'm slowly chipping away and getting better at doing them, better at editing, better at making thumbnails, learning how to use the system, all the rest of that. But I got 620 in one day from a short, and it was taken from the video that I did before. So even though it was the wrong way to approach it, taking a big long thing and then slowly editing it down, doing it like in three sweeps and taking so much time, I was just surprised. Like, oh wow. And now it's up to 766 over here. It got 12 likes. Two people didn't like it, I guess. Maybe they didn't like that I was holding the puppy's tail or something. I don't know. Or they thought the quality of the video was not very good. So maybe they thought that. But 85.7% likes. So that's not bad for my first ever short. I'm probably going to delete the bottom one here. Then I did another short just out of the blue about getting wired from mocha coffee. That one was, I just on the spur of the moment said, I'm going to take my phone and record what was happening to me. I got so jittery and I made a bunch of clips and video talking into it when showed them the coffee maker and my grinder. And then I said, I need to get out and walk to try and get the caffeine flushed out of me, and I was drinking water. I basically got a bunch of clips, and then I tried to edit that. So even that, I still didn't probably do it in the best way because it ended up being way too long. I can't remember if it was 9 minutes when I put the clips together in DaVinci Resolve. It was way, way, way too long. It has to be under 3 minutes. So I had to go, not as bad as clipping the dog's fur, but it still took me quite a long time to get it under 3, and I got it exactly at 3. But I couldn't change the thumbnail. And what I realized was that, okay, let me see here if you can zoom in a little bit. Okay, I eventually, oh, you can't even, anyway, here at the bottom, just using Canva, I had made a thumbnail, and it had the title and then a picture of me, like this, wired, and then the coffee maker and then the coffee and the grinder. It was good enough, simple. And then I put it at the beginning of the video, thinking, oh, I know my stuff now. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea. I did a fade in and then a fade out, and it's like less than 2 seconds long at the beginning of the video. In the phone, not very subtle. Like you can slide through, but it's very hard to control exactly where you want to go. And if I slid all the way to the beginning, it's just black because I made it fade in and then it fades out after 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds. So I was fiddling on the phone, just trying to get it and cursing the fact that I did it because you can't, after you upload the video and you put all of the details in, you can't upload a different video into the same post. you have to start over from scratch, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm fighting with the phone, and I finally got it. I don't think it's as bright as it should be, but after going through all of what I went through and thinking, yeah, I got this, and then not getting the thumbnail the way I wanted, really, it was very, very frustrating. But in the end, I got it enough that I just said, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna put it up. And so I kept it as is, and let me go down back to normal size. I posted it, and like people who say what you should do when you put a short up, and that give it some time for YouTube to push it out. They only push it out to 6 people. I haven't refreshed the screen, so that was from yesterday. I just said I'm going to leave it. So let me refresh, see what happens. Yeah, it's still 6. I made it public today, so hopefully some people will see it. So this one here, I didn't expect to get hundreds of views. This is my first time ever making a short. Now I've got some other ideas, and I think next I'm going to be trying to do it on my phone and use the editor on the phone and see if I can make a video that way. My phone isn't the best quality, so I try and make it in the daytime where there's more light because it tends to look better then, and then edit it using the phone's YouTube app. So that'll be another new experience on how to make a short. After that, I'll be trying to take shorts from multiple videos that I've done and put them out there because people watch a lot more shorts. You can get more visibility that way, and then you can tie them back into your long form video, and hopefully that gets more views and subscriptions. So that's the story of what happened with making my first short.